But we'll bring our attention then to the race at hand, awaiting the start of the 11:10 a.m. race. It's the USA, stroked by Simon Dubail, UPenn lightweight. Canada in lane 2, Giancarlo Di Pompeo. Lane 3, Tommaso Rossi in stroke for Italy. Yannick Dior in lane 4, stroke seat of the German shell. Louis Prevost for France. And for Serbia, Milos Bosko, sitting now with the Canadians.
Yeah, you can see the maple leaves there on the blades. All the tension. I mean, these are always very tense moments. You're about to have one of the biggest races in your life, the A final, and the starting area is so quiet. You can hear everything, and then the umpire calls you to attention, and all that matters is that first stroke of the line.
And that's a start, a bit of reverence for that starting moment, as Tim mentioned. These crews flying off the line. Italy 46, Canada 47. The USA takes off at 53 strokes per minute. The tiniest of advantage to Italy, riding now for a moment with the Germans. The Germans right in the top of the pack too. I'd say maybe Serbia just a touch off the pace of these starting strokes.
Yeah, quick look at the American quad there, stroked by Simon Dubail. He's setting 49 strokes a minute, furious pace. But we expect that from lightweight men's quadruple sculls. High rates, high speeds, and they are flying through the first 250 meters. The Americans look now settling into their middle race pace, I think. But out in front, the race is still very close. Canada, Italy, and Germany basically level. France going with them, as we see the Canadians there, the maple leaves on the right hand side, and the blue vest of the Italians, the defending nation in this event, but it's a new crew compared to the crew which won the world title in Varese last year. And just coming into view, I have high hopes for that German quad. They were really quick, just 1/10 of a second separating Italy and Germany in the semi-finals as they stormed through the first quarter. It is 500 meters gone. It is Italy by about half a deck over Canada, and then it's a quarter length to Germany.
Italy flying then in the first stretch of this race, the first quarter. Can they keep this pace? Riding now, that's Serbia out of lane 6 for just a moment. We see the blades of France on their side. Milos Boskov in the stroke seat for Serbia, just behind him, even Katic. As they, on the far side, look to keep up with our leaders. But no doubt about it, Italy once again, good start in the early goings.
Yeah, the Italians must have seen the Germans race too, and they knew that they have to be out there in front because that German middle race pace is so high. I mean, the rhythm being set by Yannick Dior there in the stroke seat. He is one of the returning crew members from last year, with just Jakob Waldheim stepping into this crew and trying to improve on that silver medal performance from last year. As we ride with Canada now, Canada distancing the USA. Canada looking good, I think. They look so nicely together. And the Italian bow there, having a little look to his left, looking to Germany. Where are they compared to us, and what do we need to do to keep our bubble out in front?
Yeah, it's an interesting category because we do have several athletes returning from this event last year, including the USA. They just missed out on the podium last year. 3 of those 4 athletes returning. They picked up Ruben Luthra in the 2 seat, looking to get themselves onto the podium this year, but they've got a bit of work cut out for them.
Yeah, Tommaso Rossi, we saw him very quickly when the quad of Italy moved underneath the bridge past 1,000, and it is Germany now responding. Italy 3/4 of a length up on Germany. That German Baubel right on the seat of Emanuele Castino from Italy. They look long, they look nicely composed. Good rhythm there being set, 40 strokes a minute. Ooh. Amazing stuff.
Yeah, punishing. Tommaso Rossi in the stroke seat for Italy, supported by Emanuele Castino just behind him in the 3 seat. We see that German connection, the bow just over them, the bow seat in the German shell, keeping in really close touch. That's Tim Schreib of Germany These are our two tracking down the podium. The question, I think, becomes, of course, can Germany overhaul Italy? But, well, the Italians are on fire.
Oh, yeah, somebody called the fire department because the Italians are absolutely on fire, flying down in that third quarter. And I think stretching out a bit more, just a couple of inches here. Germany trying to keep them honest through the third 500 meters. But Italy, they look so high rated, so dynamic. They're putting everything out on the line to keep that three-quarter length lead as they come into the final 500. Canada, I think, in bronze medal position there, Colleen.
Yeah, I think Canada could get themselves onto the podium. Would take quite a bit of work from the Americans and the French to get themselves in. Serbia just a bit off the pace, but Italy still flying up at the top of the field now into the final quarter of the race. Canada's job is to hold off the rest of the field to get into that bronze medal spot. And for the silver, of course, continues to be Germany.
Yeah, Germany now, it's almost clear water between them. It's almost a full length. So impressive. The Italians, I haven't seen them below 40 all race. I mean, this is still 40 strokes a minute. Germany now stepping it up. They were at 36 strokes a minute, now up to 38 strokes a minute. Big look there from Yannick Dua in the stroke seat of that German quad. And he knows he has a lot of work to do in the final 300 meters.
Oh, absolutely thrilling. Italy continuing to hold on to that margin. The Canadians looking to capture the bronze, get onto the podium. That would put America back and forth, the same position from last year. Germany, well, they took the silver in this event last year as well. Things stacking out the same for them, but the Italians, no one will track them down at the end. Look at the margin they've earned.
No, scorching pace in the final 500, 42 strokes a minute there. Germany matching them, but it's not really making a big impact. Italy look good for the gold. Just a couple of strokes left to go. Canada, I'm so impressed by that crew. They're going to get the bronze medal, but the Italian crew leading from start to finish, dominating that German quad, and no doubt in their minds, I think, because they crossed the line. Gold medal for Italy. Germany will take another silver. And it is Canada. Fantastic bronze medal for Canada. The young crew from Canada take a bronze medal here. Fantastic stuff.
And the USA then crossing through as well. Again, Italy for the gold, Germany for the silver, and Canada to take the bronze. Fierce pace all the way down the track from the Italians as they look to cool themselves down. It was the Americans then to take fourth and back to France in fifth. Big cheer from the bow seat in the Italian shell, Paolo Gregori and Tommaso Rossi matching that energy. The Italians are having a fantastic regatta.
Yeah, it must be giving them so much confidence to also know that there are already multiple medalists within their squad. You know full well that the training you have done has been good, and you're in a position to take a medal here.